today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis. A field goal would at least get them on the board, but they want more than that. The offense out there, and they appear to be going for it on fourth. Going for it on fourth, Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Richardson working from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that was knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Again, it's Richardson. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Michael Pittman. A 2-yard touchdown. We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Mayfield to throw it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different.
A fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. They go with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 30. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now.
Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson on 3rd and short. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Colts! Josh Downs from... hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. First and 10, it's Richardson.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Things are not looking good for this offense. 3-score game in the 4th. They need points quickly. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts. This offense in search of points in a big way here. Above 3 minutes to go. That's all that's left in the 4th quarter. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now Mayfield. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Mayfield. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Mayfield with it once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there, with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. This this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victory.
It's a two-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And a few... Things not looking overly positive at this point as this offense will look to finish strong here in the final minute of play. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll be stopped right there at the 31. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Indianapolis, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they go down to
Tonight, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders and we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Baker going to throw this right away. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down on a well-designed play there. That gets them 16 to move the chains. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he's got his big tight end here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes
touchdown. Michael Mayer, his first touchdown. Time to take you back into the ball game. It's a red zone alert as this defense faces a 1st and 10 in the final minute of the opening quarter. Mahomes now on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Pacheco. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. He'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. On third down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. That is caught at the 7. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Mayfield down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes.
Trouble certainly brewing for this defense after that last play, as now they'll need to defend a 1st and goal from the 5. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for... Potential turning point in a 1-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? They'll try for the first with Pacheco. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14. And it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field.
This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this 4th quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give to Jacobs running right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Mayfield to throw. High throw, but the catch is made. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And it's caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Nothing fancy really on either side. They were just trying to punch him between the tackles but could not get it done.
That felt very old schoolish, didn't it? Because we always talk about how we spread it out on offense nowadays.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no goal. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jacobs going to try the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.